Hi everyone, King Richard bringing you an update to my 1.6 Sorcerer build video. I'm going to do this really fast because I already gave a really long build video. A lot of things have changed, but a lot of things are still the same. So if you're missing anything from this build video, just go look at my previous build video and you'll get whatever is missing. Also, you can talk in the comment section too. So let's get this over with. I dropped Vampire and I went Werewolf. That's one of the major changes. The main reason why I did that is because I was taking way too much damage from like fire staffs, like 16k. My armor and accessories are still the same. My weapons are Destro staff and Resto staff. 5-piece Warlock, 5-piece White Strakes. My gear layout is 5 pieces of light armor, 1 piece of heavy armor, and 1 piece of medium armor for the Undaunted Metal passives. The changes that I did to my skills is Boundless Storm is now slotted at the #1 ability for armor and spell resistance. Ball of Lightning is still there. Healing Ward is still here as your main healed and damage shield. Shuffle is one of the changes. This is going to give you 20% dodge chance for 22 seconds, and it also removes snaring effects like talons or any roots or immobilizes. It'll remove it when you cast it, so that's a really good ability. And Hardened Ward is still the same. My ultimate is Power Overload. I'll show you why I changed to Power Overload. It's a really powerful ultimate and it hits for 7,563. The reason why mine's is hitting that high without even having anything put into spell damage is because of this one passive right here. Increases spell power by 2% for each sorcerer ability slotted. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sorcerer abilities slotted. So I get basically a 10% boost in spell damage just from having these abilities slotted. And then I have Entropy here. This is also going to give you another 20% spell damage bonus when you use it. And it does heal you over time and it does damage over time. So Power Overload is a really good ability. Crit Surge is also going to boost your spell damage for 23 seconds, and if you get a crit, it'll heal you. So this is how I have my Power Overload bar set up, and my light attacks with Power Overload are hitting for 7,500. And that's all you need to do to blow somebody up. It works really well, and this is how I was using it in my other videos that you've seen. So jumping into my DPS bar, I have Crushing Shocks. Deadric Minefield is something that I added in. I always swap this in and out depending on the situation, but this is really good for keeping melee people off of you in 1v1 1vx situations. Crystal Fragments is still here. Rune Cage is something new that I added and I showed you guys in my How to PvP Like a Boss video. This is a really good ability for burst damage because it's a 21.7 second CC, and you can do damage over time and it won't knock them out of the CC effect. If you do like a light attack or a crushing shock, you'll take them out of this effect immediately. But if you hit them with any damage over time effects like entropy or unstable flame, any damage over time effect will keep them inside of this. Then I have Curse here that doesn't change. I always keep Curse on my bar. And this is also good for perma blockers. If they're blocking, you can take their guard down, proc a Crystal Fragment, knock them down, or just burn their stamina out because they'll try to CC break it immediately. Then my ultimate, I have Soul Assault. The reason why I have Soul Assault here is strictly for Rune Cage. These two abilities go hand in hand. Soul Assault is considered a dot because it's damage over time. It has a 3.9 second duration, and during that 3.9 seconds you do 23,656 damage. So if you can get somebody in this, even if they have 23k max health, if you get them in this and they can't CC break one Soul Assault, they're guaranteed to die. So these two abilities are really good for draining stamina, and when the stamina is drained you can catch them in it and then blow them up with Soul Assault. So those are pretty much the main changes that I've done to this build so far. Everything is working perfectly. I'm not losing any duels at all. I'm rarely losing 1vx fights, and it's just an overall great build if you use it correctly. One of the weaknesses to this build is the regens and the resource management, but if you manage your resources correctly, you'll be 100% fine. So if you guys find this video useful, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. And I'll be bringing you part 2 to how to PvP like a boss really soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Peace.